Hi guys, thanks for tuning in the channel. I've got the drone out here today, just trying this with the audio, speaking from, or should I say, into the controller itself. So just letting you know that everything's under control. I've run that bike now, or this particular bike, 200 kilometres with the tune on it. So if you want to get there, you can enjoy that. If you're here for the first time, you may be interested in coming back, because I'm going to take this bike out later on. I'm going to show a few different sort of tents in case you're more adventurous and you want to go out and do that sort of thing. I've got a heap of outdoor cooking stoves, like the weather's cooling down here at the moment, so I think it's a perfect time for me to be able to go out shortly, take this on a few adventures, have a coffee along the road and things like that, maybe something to eat, show you, like I said, all different sorts of stoves, lighting equipment, everything that I've bought over the last 2 or 3 years and haven't got around to using it. So if that appeals here, by all means, subscribe to the channel, see this bike go out into the Australian bush, and I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy the experience. So let's get on with the show. Thanks for tuning in to the channel today. This is part 6 of the CFMOTO 450 MT Adventures, and we are out here once again on the bike testing it, and we're really today just testing, carrying on with the throttle remap, or should I say the ECU remap, where it had the jerky throttle, and I'm out here just checking to see how things are going in that line. Now, more importantly, I've got good and bad news. So the good news first, I'd like to thank the 6 subscribers who subscribed to my channel on the last clip, and that was telling you this MT450 had a remap, and I'd like to thank those 6, because you know the way my channel goes, I appreciate the fact that 6 is a lot better than the 0. So you guys that subbed to the channel, once again, thanks. So next thing up, the bad news. Well, the bad news is I've still got a report that I think out of all the bikes I've bought over the past 12 years, this is possibly the best bike I've been on. I hate to disappoint people, but that's how I feel about it. The bike just runs that well. I think I could probably, well, I got 6 other virtually brand new bikes at home, and I could really think I could turf them off and just ride this bike by become a lone rider and a one bike rider. So I'm really impressed with how this bike's going, and you know, it's just doing everything so well. Runs along no trouble whatsoever at that 100 km/h mark. And I'll tell you a good story. It happened yesterday. So I'm out here, well, not out here, I'm out the other side of where I live, and I'm out cruising along at just out of town, 80 to 90 kilometres an hour, when this bike comes up fairly quick behind me. Now, I thought it was a Honda at that stage, and the guy just went past me at around that 100 km/h mark, maybe a bit more, hard to say, and he gave me a bit of a wave. So I thought, there's a guy that appreciates a good bike, meaning this one. So anyway, I ride up, I don't know, 4 or 5 kilometres further up the road, could be something like that, and I round, or not round, I come to this T intersection, and he's there waving. So I thought, you know, something I rarely do. I pulled over and decided I'd have a talk. And he comes over and looks at the bike, and I said, yeah, this is my takeaway version of the Chinese bike. And you know, we're there talking for a while, and he seems really interested. And remember, I was out there really testing the remap of the ECU for the jerky throttle. So I thought, this is a perfect opportunity. I said to him, you want to take this for a run and tell me what you think? And he looked at me and said, yeah, all right. So that's what I did. I just said, okay, go easy on it. It's only got at that stage a bit over 300 kilometres on it, and take it for a run up the road. And so he was gone up there, and while that I was looking along the road there to see if I could find any seed and grasses for me birds. And when he came back, I'm a little bit further down from the spot he took off, and he had to wait for me to come back up. But cut a long story short, he reckons the bike runs really good. Probably give it more accolades in the tuning side with the remap than what I did, because I'm a little bit hard on things, because I've had quite a lot of bikes, and you know, I just like to sell it then. So the worst thing about it, I wasn't carrying in a camera, believe it or not. I always carry cameras when I go out to record, but yesterday it was just a day where I was just going out to test this remap on the ECU for the throttle. So at the bloody last moment I thought, oh shit, I've got my phone with me. So in fact I could have took a video with the phone but never thought of it. Yeah, you can't think of everything. Anyway, I just said to him, I'll take a photo of you with the bike, and if you go, I'm going to put up a video Sunday night, and if you want to comment on it, you know, you can tell them the bike's a heap of shit, you can tell it whatever you want to, I don't care. I won't block anything you say about it, and you know, you can give those other guys a more so opinion on the bike than you know, just me talking to you about it. So that was all right. I forget his names, but you know, you can't win everything. But if he comes back, I'm going to pin it in this comment, and you'll be able to come back and get his opinion on what he thought riding this bike. And you know, maybe good, maybe bad, I don't know, don't care much. To me, like I've always said about motorbikes, I just buy them, ride them, not madly in love with, oh well, actually I don't mind this bike at all. But overall, I get on that many, or I buy that many new bikes, there's no novelty there. They're just, something comes out and I think I wouldn't mind having that one, try it, buy it, ride it, piss it off, and that's how it goes. But I don't know. See this one here, I even said to that guy there when I was talking to him yesterday, I said, geez, I like this bike that much, I don't even think I want to take it on dirt. What a load of crap it is, a freaking Chinese bike at that. You know, I should be flogged. But anyway, that bit aside, fast forward till today, and I'm ready to put this clip up tonight. Now, compared to when I got on it a week ago, or a bit over a week and 2 days, back when I first got it, went for that ride, and that was up there, geez, that was a really, I don't know, I thought I was back in the old days in the 60s, and I was up at the railway station watching those steam trains come along, and then when I was shunting along and banging into other carriages, that's what it felt like to me. So that's about all I can say in that line. So hopefully we've got that out of the way. The more I ride this bike, the more I think it's the best bike I've been on, and looks really good too. Now the other thing is, at this one in the next part of the clip, I'll leave the information for that tuner. Now we'll get on to the more important thing where people want to know how to pull the ECU out. So I'm not going to do that out here in the paddock. After all, if something goes wrong, I'll be walking it. So what I'll do is, when I get back home, we'll go through that side of it. Now, more importantly, if you say to yourself, oh yeah, I know how to do it. Well, one person I saw on the tube before I come out here today, one place in the USA, I don't know what was going on with that guy, but he decided he was going to undo this part of the tank, the bolt, the whole side covering right down around there, and I thought, let's go back around this side and do it. So he was going to undo the tank, he did undo those ones there, the ones either side, a bolt in there, pull that part off, come down here, took all this part here off, back up to there, and then went into the ECU naturally on the other side. And I thought to myself, geez, I was going to, at first, the only reason I went in to check, I was going to give a quick reference to that channel and let him bloody show you how to do it, and they've saved me joining all mine together to do it. But after seeing that mess, you know, the easy way is it's like what I'm going to show you now when we get into it and we go from there. So that's the best I can say. Now, more importantly, if you think this is helpful, it would be good if you, you know, you don't have to, if you don't want to subscribe to the channel, no big deal there, but it would be good to give it a thumbs up to boost, you know, CFMOTO's 450 MT, letting people know how good it is. And the only way we can get onto that one is by you guys giving it a thumbs up or comment and boost this one up, because, you know, I often think that a lot of people don't even know what they're talking about when they make YouTube clips, and you know, for some reason they like listening to them talk and stuff like that, and they get it that way, and half the time those people just come along, ride the bikes, piss off, go to another one, and so on and forth all the way through. And they're not really friends here. You only kid yourself. They're not really your friends at all. But when I do these tests like this, I like to do a good honest review on it, tell you what I think about it, look at it. I spent the money to get on it compared to other ones on their test ride, and tell you any shit. I've had people ask me, am I going to lose my warranty on this bike? To be honest, I couldn't care less whether I've got the warranty or not. At this stage it seems reliable. You know, that's something if you go for the tune you'd have to think about. In my case, if something went wrong and, you know, I never got in a warranty, well, out of all the bikes I've bought over the last 12 years, not one of them I've ever taken back to a shop and say to them, oh, can you do the service on this bike? I never worry about it. I don't care. I just buy bikes. If I have trouble with them, well, quick word to be in Australia, piss them off. But, and that's how I work. So it's no use asking me about it's going to void me warranty, because I'm not even going to bloody take it back there. Now, another thing that's coming up shortly too on my next clip, when this bike hits 500 kilometres, if you're here and watch the first episode, you'll notice I put right from the dealer a magnetic sump plug on it, or rare earth magnets on the magnetic plate itself. See that there? Okay, when rather than wait 1,000 kilometres to do the first service, at 500 kilometres, I'm going to pull that. I'm going to do an oil and filter change, and we're going to have a look and see if I picked up much metal or anything like that on that magnet. Not only that, I'm going to cut open the oil filter and we'll strip that out, and we'll have a look what's inside too, because, you know, I haven't seen anyone else do it, but you will see it done here on the next clip, I'd say, or the next couple, because it's always good to know how these are going in that area. Over the years I've had a lot of new bikes, and I've never cut open an oil filter, but I've pulled out the magnets on them, and some of them have been fully loaded, metal on them everywhere on those magnets, and you've got no idea. I'd have to go back and find one of those clips and show you, but if I did that, the people who got those bikes really get pissed when I really give them a hard time when I buy them, because some of these people who got bikes, they think that bike is the bee's knees and don't ever say anything bad about it, and I get there and show parts what they don't like to see, and in all honesty they don't like it. So, but that's progress. I'm here to test this bike, give you a good honest opinion, and that way you don't have to spend your money. I've already spent it, and if I tell you in the end it's a really good bike, I really believe it's a good bike. If I tell you it's heap of shit, I really believe it's heap of shit, so not much more I can do. I don't even bother editing the things much. Whatever comes out the mouth at the time is what I'm thinking, and we can go from there. So what we'll do is I'll show you an idea now how to pull it down, show you the tuner. After that it's up to you if you want to spend your money and get in contact with him. Won't help me anyway. I'm not getting any kickback from him or anything like that. I couldn't care a lot it does. I'm happy with how things are going at the moment on this ride. For me, that's all that matters. I may see you back on the channel again.